Hello, everybody. This is Erica Vorstadt, and I'm going to tell you all about my blog post this week and its benefits of PowerPoints and I guess other presentation methods such as Prezi and things along those lines. All right, so some positive effects. According to some research that I found, there are quite a few positive effects of PowerPoint. So one of them is medical students found that they preferred PowerPoint over traditional Blackboard method for lecture. Now I know that's a little old school, but that seemed to be a pretty popular method for teaching back in the day. And now, a lot of people just say PowerPoint is just, the same thing, just a little bit more beefed up, but it does seem to be a more preferred method to use a PowerPoint rather than the traditional Blackboard and chalk lecture. Another study found that students, when they were multitasking, found that having their tasks and the message that they were supposed to be reading and analyzing, both said orally and on the PowerPoint, was beneficial, and that overall they had better quality of performance. So students were asked to kind of write and kind of answer questions while the PowerPoint and by the presentations were going on, and when there was an oral presentation along with the PowerPoint, students did better overall, even though multitasking was shown to negatively affect student performance. Some other positive effects of PowerPoint, in my opinion, it gives learners both a visual and audio information, so it's just two different methods for taking in information. They see the information and they're hearing the information. They can review easily, so I know I use my PowerPoints. I post them on a website that all the students can see, and they can easily go through and look back and review from them. If they're absent, they can access the same information that students who were in class received, and it's kind of a great way to kind of go back and revisit what was learned. And it gives precise information. If PowerPoints are created properly, it kind of gives bullet points and students can go through and kind of understand the overall picture without reading an in-depth text. PowerPoint also gives the presenter a guide, so as the presenter goes through a lecture or goes through explaining things, the PowerPoint is there to kind of help them stay on track and kind of know where the next step is going. I know often I'll look through my PowerPoints before teaching, and then I'll kind of forget my train of thought, and the PowerPoint will kind of bring me back instead of ranting on and on about something. And directions can be given orally and also listened to on a slideshow for clarification. So I will often give my students directions, and then the directions are also on the PowerPoint slide so they can look back and kind of revisit what those things are. There are some negative effects, so extensive PowerPoints that take long and kind of can be they're just not useful for students. That if they're very long and they're not made correctly and there's irrelevant pictures, then it just has a negative effect on learning and students are distracted and they're bored. So when presenting, you are entertaining someone, you're presenting something. So you want it to be attractive, you want it to be precise and quick, and you don't want to be taking a lot of time to do it. You want to give all the information in a quick manner that is easy to understand, and that it doesn't need to be a whole ranting ordeal. So if PowerPoints are made properly and used in a well manner, then they can be beneficial for presenting some information. Perhaps not all, but it can be beneficial. And then here is my resources that I used. All right, I can't wait to read your posts and read everybody's comments on my post. I hope everyone had a good Monday. Bye.